hope I wasn't flat. Not that I was the last time.
You've never been
But
flat before in your life. The
I mean,
microphone.
literally, I wasn't flat that time either. I listened to the podcast. Um,
Yeah, no, it was definitely the microphone. It was definitely the microphone.
yeah, but I also was, the first few days of no sugar, and
That's
it was
right.
real.
That's right.
The battle was real. I won, still going.
Still going strong?
Yeah, going strong.
Okay.
Loving things. I never have tasted the sugar in uh plain yogurt before. So
Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it is very good. So good to well, specifically Greek yogurt, which is probably a little different.
Yeah.
But Faye, come on and sponsor this podcast because I have been putting that shit on everything. It
Oh,
has
yeah.
been sour cream for me.
Yes. Plain Greek yogurt is very versatile in what you can use it for. So,
It's so good, so good.
mhm.
I just can't tell it all. That's for my Christian girlies. You know that song. Yeah, but hi, I'm Tim
And I'm Bear, and this is Cub.
and Skinnier Chub.
Hey. So Tim, what would you any advice for people who are like thinking about starting a sugar cleanse or no sugar journey? Like what should they expect? How have you been feeling? Like what's getting you
So
through?
I had a headache for the first 5 days.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't like a banging. Um,
Yeah.
it wasn't like when Lawrence was fucking Tasha that first time
Oh, yeah, yeah,
on
yeah.
Insecure, but it definitely was giving I don't know, maybe like a teasing, like if you had like a micro just tickling your nether regions, like
Oh,
it was that.
gotcha. Okay.
But it was annoying.
Yeah.
Like I would assume that would be. Um, so I had that for 5 days, and then I woke up one day and it was gone. Um, my tips for you is to eat lots of healthy fats.
Yeah.
Like eat lots of nuts, eat lots of avocado, eat lots of things that are really going to be nourishing to your
Yeah.
body rather than like a bunch of junk food and meat that will just like weigh you down and make you feel lethargic. You want to
Yeah.
make sure that you're telling your body that, hey, we're going to use fat for fuel now, so try and help me out. And it's gonna fight. It's gonna be like, bitch, I'm
Yeah.
about these carbs. I'm about the sugar. It's very accessible. It's very easy. Um, but you just have to be persistent. And uh, I wouldn't suggest cutting sugar and cutting your calories at the same time. That's not the good idea.
Yeah, no, no. I would
Consistently
say the
keep your
same.
calories, but just X-nay on the sugar and add the good fats.
Did you also obviously in cutting sugar, you're cutting down whatever kind of like day-to-day carbs you would naturally do, but were you also watching your good carbs or were you indulging in rice and other
So
things
no,
like that
I
too?
I was not doing complex carbs. I'm not doing complex carbs either.
Gotcha.
Right now I'm just doing lots and lots of veggies because I feel like I've been deprived of that for a while. I've been just eating all the processed sugar I can ingest.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to get rid of that for a while. I'm not saying I'll never eat that because listen, we live in where we live in.
Yeah.
So it's bound to happen again. But I wanted to since I was since I was at such an extreme
Yeah.
with eating gummy worms and gummy bears every day and wanting nothing but I wanted to go to the other extreme of canceling everything with uh, any kind of sugar out
Yeah.
so that I could come back to the middle and just enjoy a full balanced life at some point.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I've been on it. It is day 13.
Okay.
No, no, no. Day 12. It's day 12.
Yeah.
And feeling great. My energy, I'm not saying that I have a lot of energy. I'm just saying it's
Mhm.
very consistent.
Okay. Yeah.
Like it's
Good.
very constant. Like I don't feel even like when I first wake up or when I get ready to get hungry, it's a different type of hunger. It is
Okay.
very much like a, hey, let's eat. Like it's not a, I want to eat. If you don't give me some fucking sugar, I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah.
Like I'm not hangry anymore. Like it's very much like, huh? So you've got fat in your body that I could deal with, but
Yeah.
if you could, I'd like to have something come down the chute at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I mean, back in the spring when I was uh focused on dropping some weight, um, no, cutting out alcohol was the big thing for me. Because the alcohol for me is what leads to like random eating.
yeah,
Like if my inhibition's down a little bit, then I'm gonna do a little bit of everything. But when I
mhm,
cut out the alcohol and then like I would say I was on a low carb diet, so I really wasn't doing any sugar or a natural like sweetener or anything like that. But but I was allowing myself like a cup of rice for dinner, like to get the 30
yeah,
to 50 carbs. Like I was doing okay, like or noodles or something. But but cutting all that out, like that's I dropped like 17 pounds in a month.
yeah,
Just cutting that out. And that was like,
yeah,
but I did the same thing. I like 3 to 5 days of that headache that first week. Like
yeah.
I wasn't miserable, but it was annoying. I was like,
Yeah, it was just like people like the things that would never annoy you before because you have this
yeah,
incessant headache. It's like shut up, like
yeah, I can't deal
leave
with
me
you anymore.
alone.
Yeah,
Um, but no, I'm not necessarily doing it for weight loss, even though like that is a by I would like that's a byproduct.
sure.
But I'm doing it for the balance aspect.
Yeah, yeah,
like I was so far like it was to the point where I was going to the store every day getting Lifesavers gummies. And I was like, this is too much. First of all, gelatin, ew. And secondly, like it's just a shit ton of sugar and I was not being affected by it. So
yeah,
it was very weird for me and I was like, I gotta change this. So the byproduct is weight loss and it's nice to have like my clothes fit a little bit better, but ultimately it's just nice to have like a consistent feeling of energy that it like I have a deposit of energy that needs to be burned anyway, so it's nice.
yeah. Nice.
Yeah. And I get to
I
taste this natural sweetness of things, so that's nice.
are you allowing? Are you? I don't mean to harp on this, but I'm just curious. Are you during this process? Are you doing anything? Any different intake with caffeine or any other stimulants to like help with that? Or are you also like maintaining whatever you were doing before?
I am doing electrolytes. So I
Mm.
found this brand who I'm not going to say unless they want to, you know,
Sponsor us.
yeah, sponsor Chub and Cub because we all need electrolytes, even the big ones.
That's right.
Um, but yes, it has no sugar in it, no carbs, no nothing like that. So
Gotcha.
very good. And they have different flavors. Like there was one day that I didn't get to eat till really late and I tried their it was a mango something flavor and it was really good.
Ooh.
It felt like I had eaten. It was so good.
Oh, maybe send me that link too.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
be
yeah.
interested. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll probably have it here. So
Oh, that's right. That's right, because I'm gonna go see
um
my brother. Do
he's
da
gonna see
do
my
da.
brother. He's gonna see me. He's gonna see me. He.
Yeah, I get to make a trip to go see Tim this coming weekend, and we're gonna go
Let
see
loose.
Let Loose. Let Loose. Um,
I'm never
And
letting that go until
no,
I leave Connecticut,
so
people.
good. Do that little Beyonce, a little visit to where you are. Yeah, I'm like super
Yes.
excited.
I know. I'm excited to just actually do things because I don't do things without other people involved.
Yeah.
Because I'm just that girl these days. But yeah, like we're gonna sing Beyonce tunes and remember that we actually went to the DC one, the one that didn't rain.
Yes,
Um,
we went to day one with no rain. Yeah.
yes, well, we had the white outfit, not the black outfit. Um,
Yes. Icon.
I'm sure that it was just as beautiful. It might have been even more beautiful to like see rain as she's like singing dangerously in love.
Oh yeah, no, Beyonce visually in the rain was probably a very beautiful experience.
Yeah,
Being in the rain with
no,
Beyonce, not ideal.
not my thing.
No.
Because I'm a train wreck in the rain. And I'm a bitch when I'm wet. So
Yeah. Yeah, no, Tim would not love that. No.
no, I would have been upset that I, spent my $500 to be wet in the rain
Yeah.
with Beyonce, which I probably would have gotten over it really quickly,
Sure, sure.
or at least quicker than I would have had it just been, I don't know, a football game.
Yeah.
But
No, we got her on a good night.
but speaking of, going places, you just came back from Iceland.
I did. I came back from Iceland an old man. I am now officially 4-0.
I know. Happy
Yeah.
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. You're really, 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 really old. Happy birthday to you.
And somewhere on the video, you'll see Tim's ageist remarks tick go up one more. Ding.
All I'm saying is, you're much older than me, so that's what it is.
All I'm saying is that you an old bitch.
I mean, I just appreciate you because you go and make the path, bearable, and then I come and I make the path like cool. So it's cool. Like,
Wow. Okay.
by the time I get there, like I'm in the middle of the millennial journey. So like I make
Sure.
it like it's cool to be 40.
It's cool to be 40 now. 40 is the new 20. Oh my god. Yeah. You bitch. You bitch.
You geriatrics, you have to like forge the path.
No fucking kidding. Like we were in Iceland. We did the birthday day, and then the next day we went on a hike to go see some waterfalls. And the closer you get to waterfalls in the winter, the icier and slippier it is. And this old
Mm.
bitch was like on the chains on the side of the walk. Like I was
No.
like, I'm 40 now. I can't just fall. That's not
I
something I
mean,
can just do.
bro, TLC told you don't go chasing
We chased
waterfalls.
we chased all of them, and they were very, very pretty. They were
I'm
very pretty.
glad. I'm glad you made it to tell the tale.
Yeah, there was some really close calls there. But it was beautiful. We had a very good time.
I'm glad. Was there any icy hot involved?
No icy hot specifically. Thank goodness. Didn't have to do that. We did do a lagoon with like a thermal spa, which was very, very relaxing and very sweet.
Good.
And I'm gonna go off on Iceland here in a second, so I want to just say all the positives.
Let's say great things.
Yeah. So first off,
Beautiful.
beautiful. The landscapes. It's like everywhere you go is a painting.
Wowzers.
It's just beautiful, beautiful,
Amazing.
amazing. The people keep it real, and I mean that in a positive way.
Mm.
When you aren't working for tips
Okay.
and having to smile and fake it all day,
Yes.
when you're just delivering service to somebody, you can just be real. And
Okay.
and not real in a rude way, just real like, here's your hot dog. Thank you. Or here's your coffee. Like very
There's no like. There's like.
oh, how's
"Here's
it
your-
going? Where you
That looks
from?
so delicious.
Will you please pay me so I can survive? Like there's none of that bullshit.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that was refreshing because there
So
is no
America, we need to go ahead and let these people like really get a livable wage so they don't have to like get
give
in
them
our
a livable
face.
wage and just give me the food that's edible, and I don't have to pretend that we're friends and being friendly and
Yeah.
you're
Use
dancing for
that
money.
energy to really make my food piping hot and ready for me to
Yeah,
eat.
just get it here. You don't have to smile at me, Tiffany. Just like in and out, in and
Yeah.
out.
No, no, no.
So that was kind of nice. And Reykjavik, the big city where we stayed,
Mm.
beautiful, small European walking everywhere city. So you could wake
Aw.
up, put your mittens on, and like walk down the Rainbow Road because they gay as hell over there. So like walking down
Yes,
Rainbow
I've
Road,
heard. Yes.
yeah. So like quaint little shops and good. Like we found this place for coffee that was so good. Um,
Mm.
so like you could do the city thing and then you can get in the car and go do like the waterfall mountain thing, which we did a few days. Um, really, really pretty, really expensive, unfortunately. Like
Yeah.
cheap to get there, expensive to stay there, but
It's good that
um
y'all are rich. Yeah.
well, rich slash
We can move
credit.
on.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can move on. Rich slash in debt, whatever. But uh, let's just be honest. But it's a really good. I'll just say this for anybody who's nervous about traveling.
Mhm.
Maybe obviously being able to travel is a privilege, and it comes with having extra flow of funds, or again credit. But for those who have that and are still nervous about traveling,
Mm.
Iceland is a really good beginner's traveler because there's no foreign language barrier.
Okay.
Everybody speaks English. It's their second language. So
Okay.
you don't have to worry about that piece of that makes you nervous. Everybody takes cards. We didn't have to do any kind of currency exchange.
Oh, nice.
So as long as you can do like every 1,000 kronos is $7. Like there's a little bit of math to understand how much you're paying for stuff.
Oh,
There's a little bit of
yeah.
math, but you don't have to carry around their cash and like figure it out and like it's just here's my debit card. We're good to
Oh,
go.
that's good. That's good.
So that's good. So the everybody speaks English. Everybody can deal with the money thing. It's drivable. So if you're a nervous traveler because you're worried about going to a foreign space and you can't speak the language and you don't like that kind of stuff, like Iceland is a good beginner's step to do something like that. So
Okay.
there's a little advice for you. So now
And now here comes
here's
the bad, bad, bad.
here's the bad here's really honestly my only negative critique of Iceland, and that is it's not made for fat people.
If you're fat, don't go. No, I'm just
If you are if you are 5'11" and or more than 275 pounds, it's going to be a tough role for you. It's going to be a tough space for you to be in.
If you're over 350 pounds, don't bother.
I'm really giving this based off of the apartment we were in and the shower situation we had. But maybe it was unique to that apartment. If we went somewhere else, maybe I wouldn't have experienced that. But the shower we had, Tim, it was one of those. And so there's only a shower. There's no bathtub. So it's a standing walk-in shower, and it closes on you like if you imagine like a sci-fi movie where like the glass like opens up and then covers you. So it's in the corner, and it's like a triangle like coming out of the corner.
Oh, so it's like a little capsule.
It's a capsule. That's exactly what it is, with enough room to beam you up, Scotty, somewhere else, but not to bathe yourself. So you get into the shower and you close the doors, and then you got to like, there's the soap, and like it was the worst. It was
so
the
if you
worst
have
experience.
folds and rolls that you need to clean up
If
under,
you need to bend and get to crevices, like
that's
that's
not
not happening. So like honestly, it's easier to like step outside the shower and like on a towel and like lean in and like
then rinse off in there. So do a bird bath.
You do a bird bath outside of it, then rinse yourself off.
Yeah.
It was
So does the whole city smell like skin, like unwashed
well, again,
skin?
like the people there are of smaller stature for the most part, so they can bathe. They can probably get around that. But I struggled. Like closing the door and like turning, like I was hitting the sides.
And you
So
can get like you go to Target and get regular clothes. So I can't
I
imagine
do. I can
somebody
go
who
and get off. I can get off the rack pretty easily, but I am on the higher end there. But I can still do that. And
yeah.
even someone like me was struggling.
Those of
So
us who cannot,
I,
uh,
you you would really want to do some research on where you're staying to make sure that that part of the experience is like,
you might actually want to be rich before you go up with
yeah,
that.
I want to rent your Airbnb. Can you give me a photo of the bathroom right now before
Yeah.
I get there? I want dimensions. I want like it
I
was
mean,
tough.
at the very least, just have a drain at the bottom of the the whole
The
bathroom.
whole bathroom. It's just my whole spa.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, that was a little wild. The shirt size situation. So, we went shopping, and
Mhm.
there were a couple cute shirts I wanted to get, and I'm currently like in between an extra large and a double X in like
In
American
America.
sizes,
Mhm.
and so I was like, let me just get a 2XL just to be safe, and I got home and put that sucker on, and it was tight to my body.
To be fair, though, American sizes and those sizes are completely
Everywhere
different.
else, yeah, no, not comparable. um Although I did get a really cute wool sweater, like,
Mhm.
so one of the nicer things you could buy in Iceland is like their 100% wool
Yeah,
Icelandic
like they
sweaters.
shear like
Yeah,
sheep.
they're like $150, but they're handmade, like you watch the people make them in front of you.
Oh, that's cute.
um it's really good. I got a really cute green one. So all right, don't tell Al, because Al doesn't listen, we know that. um he, so
He listens, but does he see?
so Al said one of the most romantic things ever to me while we are in Iceland. We were shopping for sweaters.
Mhm.
We were shopping for sweaters,
You
and
set this up. It better be something good.
it, well, it was romantic to me, but I we'll see if it translates to other people. But I was trying to find a sweater I wanted, and I had some limited options because of the size.
Mhm.
So I only found one extra large in all of the sizes at the shop, but it's a really small shop. It was really nice. I really liked the lady, so I wanted to buy something. So the only one that looked to fit me was like this green sweater,
Mhm.
and I'm a red person. Like, red's my favorite color, so I'm looking for red. Green is actually Al's color, so
Mhm.
but the only one that fit was like this green one. I was like, oh, okay, well maybe I'll just get this one because I want one. And then we're getting ready to leave. I'm like, I don't know. It's a lot of money to buy like a color I'm not thrilled about. And he goes, hold it up. And so I put it up. He goes, no, that looks really good. It ratchets your eyes. It looks really good on you. I was like, and I paused. I was like, you
So now
matches
you
my
have to buy
eyes.
6.
So
Like,
I will get 7 of these sweaters. I'm gonna drop $1,000 on all these sweaters. But he was like, oh no, that matches your eyes. It's really pretty. That's a good color on you. And I was like, thank you, Alfredo.
oh,
Oh,
that's very sweet.
it was
Good
very cute.
job,
Yeah,
Alfred.
good job, Al. So I bought the sweater. Um, Sweater got bought. But that's an extra large, and I put it on, and that one was good. I mean, it's wool, so it's
Mhm.
gonna stretch. It's gonna get a
Yeah.
little bit more baggy, but
And
that one
it's
fit.
handmade, so it's like,
Yeah, kind of.
it's gonna
Yeah, it
mold.
goes with the body.
Heat.
Um, but yeah, so I the everything was it was a really great experience. We didn't get to do everything we wanted to do because of time, and the volcano stuff closed some things we couldn't do. So we definitely want to go back. But we would have to do some recon on the bathroom situation.
Yeah.
Um, and find places. That's the other thing. It's a volcanic rock. So like I was thinking about you for like food. Like, there was one place we went to that you would have loved, which was it was a tomato. We had lunch on my birthday in a greenhouse.
Oh, I think I saw that like shot that you were
The
taking.
shot from the tomato, yeah.
Okay.
So their whole menu was all tomato based. So like you're in a greenhouse with the tomatoes being grown, like this huge
Yeah.
space, and the menu is like the really really good tomato basil soup with fresh made bread. So like all the bread you can eat and all the
Mm.
tomato, and like so you can do like tomato soup and bread. They had a tomato tortilla thing, which is basically a pizza.
Yeah.
So like tortilla, but with like really good fresh tomato sauce that they make there, and like really good mozzarella. That was really, really good.
Mm.
But I was sitting there thinking like, oh, like if you find a space near a greenhouse where they're growing vegetables, like you could probably be okay. But
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's a lot, but it's a lot of meat stews.
Well, I'm
And
not surprised because like it's a cold place.
it's a cold, cold landscape.
Yeah, so I
So
would assume not much vegetation outside of like
yeah, and if
grass and
right,
stuff like that.
and if you're not, even if you want to get it, it's going to be pricey because they do have it, but it's just more
It's
expensive to
important.
import. Yeah.
Yeah,
Um, they do have. There's a lot of seafood, so I know that you
like
sometimes will dabble with
starfish,
seafood.
like sea swordfish.
Swordfish. There were a lot of really good. Like Al had a really good like fish stew that they
Do they eat
do.
shark? I'm sure they eat shark.
There we didn't get pressured to do the fermented shark thing, which is like a tourist thing. We didn't get that, which is nice.
Yeah.
That was kind of annoying. We went to a dick museum. Tim, we went to a dick museum,
So,
and
like, is it like a historical thing?
so it's a biological different species and their fermented penis. Like,
Mm.
so here's an elephant penis with a card about the mating habits of elephants and the
Yeah.
oddities of their mating and all this kind of stuff. But like, so different species and their dicks.
So I'm interested in seeing like evolutionarily human dick.
So
Like, I
there's
want to
a
see what Napoleon's dick was like.
okay. So so you go through the exhibit, right?
Mhm.
And you start with like horses, and then you move into marsupials, and then whales.
Hmm.
See,
Shout out to the furries.
the furries would love this space. And then at the back end, you get to the human part
Mhm.
where they have people who have donated their specimens.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. And they
Now,
talk a
did they
little
donate it to science and they just happened to be there, or did they say, "I want to donate this to the museum"?
to the museum. Like these are people who
Okay.
like. There's a specific guy that's curated this museum,
Okay.
and he's made connections with people. And so some of these things are casts. So like they had a cast of Jimi Hendrix's penis
Yeah,
there, which is a famous cast he did in the late '60s,
it's
and
beautiful.
it's unbelievable. And so that's there. And then you have like other people who have donated like the various different because penises are different. Everybody has
They
a different penis.
are, which I really wish people would understand, like the fascination in this.
I, I so if before you so when you watch the video on there, like if you're a tourist like looking to see what it is, the video is
Yeah.
very serious. Like
Yeah.
this isn't supposed to be like funny laugh at penis time. This is
Yeah.
like an appreciation for and an understanding of penises throughout the world. And of
Yeah.
course, when you're me looking at the videos, you're like penises. And then you get there and it's like, oh, this is like kind of fascinating
Yeah.
and like we're the only mammals that don't have a bone, like a literal bone in their penis. Like all the
Yeah.
other mammals have that. And it was very informative. And Al, who was like studied zoology in school, is like looking and reading each card. Like he's like
Yeah.
really, and me and Lacey are just like, these dicks are crazy. And he's like looking at each one. Like it was really, really
I'd be interested. Maybe that's where we intersect. That's like
yeah, the dick intersection is
we
pretty
intersected dick. Who knew?
yes. Yes.
Like
Everybody speaks that language. Um it was a lot of fun. And then we ate dick waffles. I posted that on my gram. So
yes, you
before
had the melanated one.
I had the chocolate syrup and strawberries on a dick waffle. It was like one of the best waffles I've ever had.
I'm sure it was.
It was so good.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was that was a lot of fun. That was a highlight. So Dick Museum. The Phallus Museum, I think is what it's technically called. But
The
very
phallic. Yes.
very good.
Well, that is a beautiful, time I'm sure you had.
Yeah, yeah, we had a lot of fun. Would love to go back. But Iceland people, some people are bigger than your bathing situations and your clothing situations, and
Yeah.
not ideal. Not ideal. But we made it work. So
I mean, I mean, if we could all just go back to the 90s where everything was oversized anyway. Like,
big, baggy, like
yeah.
give me Missy Elliott, right?
Give me, like, give me, mm, woman is pregnant but doesn't want to show it. Like, I want that, like that 90s look where, like,
Yeah.
all them girls that were in those, like, girl groups was pregnant. You never knew they was just, like, up in that,
Yeah.
no, away, boy. But, like, fully like 6 months pregnant, but had
Fully.
that baggy jean on.
No, that's right.
Oh, so good. I want that life back. Let's get back to
SWB up
you
there
don't
doing
know
like
whether I'm fat or
splits.
pregnant. Like, let's bring
Yeah.
that back.
So let me ask you, Tim. I saw you post something recently.
Hmm.
It looks like our friend Bob,
The drag queen, yes.
yes, has a clothing line.
Yes, it's fashion.
It's giving fashion.
Yeah,
It's giving non-binary, right? Like that's the
very
feeling
that.
vibe that he's going
It's
for, that they're
giving
going for.
comfort. It's just really like suppose I don't know for sure. I ordered an outfit, but I'm sure that it's very well handmade in the United States. Apparently, all of this fabric was in his Toyota Prius at one point.
Oh
Um,
Lord.
yeah, so it is grassroots for
Hmm.
sure. Um, but
I was gonna say, why didn't you order any, Tim?
I did order one outfit because I just needed to order something, but I'm very upset that I couldn't spend my almost $1,800 because there was no plus, like there were no more plus size um garments to buy in the
Yeah,
2 hours after it was posted.
yeah,
Um, I don't believe that that many big people purchased that in that quick amount of time. I do believe that some of y'all skinny people who want to, I don't know, be in a water bag or whatever, like, I think y'all just want to look homeless and y'all love to like get bigger clothes or whatever.
yeah.
I want to tell you that the people who actually need those clothes are not being clothed.
They're not being clothed.
So I need y'all to just stay in your lane.
Yep.
Stay in your size. If you're a small, don't get a medium. If you're a medium, don't get a large. Get what you're supposed to get. I'm so sorry that this new slim fit shit is around.
Yeah.
But I need the plus size. I do.
Right.
Me. And I will always need it because I'm tall as well. So stay in your 5'6", 112-pound lane
Yeah.
and just get the regular size clothes. I don't understand. Like, or at least just give us the chance to get it. Like,
Yeah.
don't take up, you're taking up space that's not yours, which is what y'all love to do, right? You love to, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to, go down the oppression journey that y'all love to be. But the fact of the matter is, I don't get to have the clothes that were designed for me because y'all love to co-opt those things.
Mm-hmm.
Some would say in a colonizing way. And it is what it is. But I mean, if it is true that the plus size girlies were just happened to be online at that fateful hour and they got all the plus size things, Bob, I need you to come and restock real quick
Yeah.
because it's Christmas time and all I want to do is wear flowy, non-binary sacks that look great
Yeah.
and have good design. Um, I probably could get somebody to, I was reading the comments, I probably could get somebody to recreate that, but I don't want to. I want to
No.
support I want, not my friend, but like, I want to support, you in
Yeah.
this. So yeah, there's that. And this is why I'm Monation, because it doesn't pay you to want to like, I was willing to give all $1,800
Mm-hmm.
so that I could have all of them,
All of them. Yeah.
because each one of them was like $175 and it was like maybe 10 of them. So
Yeah.
I was like, all right, well, I guess I just will be spending everybody else's Christmas money on this,
That's right.
on my happiness. But I couldn't, because y'all wanted to steal, kill, and destroy my wishes.
Yeah.
And that's fine. Just like the devil. It is what it is.
I I concur completely. If you're going to, I mean, I am happy that these creators are living in a space where they are thinking of stocking those sizes, which was the first fight was just to be seen, and now it's like, all right, so now we have sizes, but can you stock more than two of that
Yeah.
size? The quantity is a little bit of an issue, obviously, and some of this is honestly like we can also the business tactics is also scarcity, right? So it's
Yeah.
like if I only spend this much and mark it up to $175, and I know what I'm going to make, and I know people are going to buy it, and they'll really want it because I'll only have 10 of each. It's like,
Yeah.
there's that part of it. But I gotta say, and I'm gonna be that person that compares a white queen to a black queen, and I feel bad about it. But Bob, make an announcement. Let somebody know this is happening. When
Actually,
Trixie,
no, because it would be even
when
worse.
Trixie drops a new line, I've got a 2-week notice. I can make sure I've got my money saved. I can plan to be online at 10 a.m. so I can get in line to make sure I get what I want. But Bob dropped a whole clothing line, Bomo, which dropped a year ago and has like one palette.
Well,
Like,
that's a makeup line. But
I know
like,
it's a makeup line, but
yeah.
it's still like they don't promote their shit in a way where it's like, are you guys still doing this? Is this a thing that you guys care about? Like, they don't promo like that. So it's like when they dropped a new line, I was like, oh, Bob's got a clothing line? Oh, okay, well that's cool. Would have been, I don't know.
The
That's
only
one
thing
about it.
I will say about that is just like there is a difference in money there.
Sure.
Like Trixie and Katya have a bigger budget for
That is
marketing.
fair.
Not
That's
to
fair.
mention Trixie is a marketer. So like
That's a fair assessment. I would agree.
that there's budgeting there. The only thing I ask is that whether or not I find out later or not, I just want the clothes to be there so that I can
Right.
buy them. And I really want to believe that it's because other people who don't necessarily have that size are buying that size.
Sure.
Because y'all think y'all are bigger than what you are because of this thick movement. Y'all are not thick. You're not.
Not.
You're skinny.
Yeah.
If we were back in the olden days, you would be a normal size just like everybody else. I would be queen.
Queen.
Because I'm fat. I'm Rubenesque. I am. My curves are curves. Not this little M that you're making with your ass.
Mm-hmm.
If your ass looks like a McDonald's M, you don't have ass.
It's not nice.
You don't. If you have to pull your pants all the way up to see the curve, it's not there.
It's not there. It's not giving.
And I'm just saying this because you took my things. Otherwise, I would mind my goddamn business like you should. You're taking my things for no reason, and you're gonna slice and dice it up for some weird TikTok. Like, so I hate y'all for real, and stick to your carbs. I'm leaving your carbs alone so that you can have complex carbs.
You can have them all.
You can have all the sugar, the carbs, and everything. I'm sitting up here, in my, avocado stage, trying to get a little less Rubenesque so that I can fit into the plus size, but I can't even get the damn plus size.
I love you.
I love you too. I hate them.
I hate
Uh,
them. Yeah.
I hate y'all. I wish that y'all would just get the mediums that you are.
Stay in your lane, people.
Yes. All right. Well, that's the negative portion.
Right.
Wait a minute. Just one more. Fuck
Yeah.
y'all. Okay.
Okay.
So,
Fuck y'all. It's all good. We got to let it out sometimes. No
yes.
worries.
Well, so I have a question for you.
Yeah. What you got?
Where are you going next?
Oh,
Other than the heart of me.
You're right. Yeah. Coming for your visit. Got to go to Buffalo and see the partner's family for Christmas. But the next big, there's an opportunity to go back to Thailand next year. So that might be on the horizon. I would really love to do Japan. I think Japan would be like a lot of fun and just really a different culture to experience and go and have fun. The whiteness in me wants to do some more like Nordic and Celtic things. So I'd love to do a Scotland visit, Ireland.
Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't put that on the books.
Yeah, I'd like to do that. And Al's really interested in those kind of trips. So maybe like a Scotland castle kind of like Nordic trip might be in the books. Yeah. I really want to do Italy. I want to do like.
I would love to go to Milan.
I want to do those like. I'm not a cruiser. I'm not necessarily interested in cruises, but they have those cruises that like hit the coast of Italy. So like you're just hitting all the towns. And
you know what? I want to go on a cruise to Mykonos or like Greece. Yeah.
Greece is definitely up there for me. Would love to do that. Yeah.
I have a manager now that's from Greece, and sometimes like he says and does things that's a little gay here culturally.
Yeah.
But he's not, like, for what I know of, he's not gay.
Yeah,
like,
he's
he
European.
has children and a wife, and like, but he's very like sensitive. Not that being sensitive is gay, but like
he's European. There's a whole song about it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very like I get like caught up for a second.
Yeah.
Like he looks too longingly in your eyes sometimes.
Yeah.
Like he's like, is everything okay? And I'm just like,
Oh, not like that.
I'm like, stop that. Get away from me.
How dare you?
And his name is very nice. Like, it's very cute. So
nice.
But he's bald, so it helps.
That's so wrong.
And white bald is different from black bald. Like there's Trixie and then there's like Monet. Like it's just two different.
And it's night and day. It's night and day. Yeah.
Like I'm on Kevin. Like I want it. But like I don't want it from Brian. Like I'm not seeing it. No. I don't see the vision.
No, agreed.
Yeah. They make truckers hats.
Lots of caps for Brian. Lots of caps. Tim, before we wrap up, let me ask you, like, what's on your bucket list? So we're thinking Greece. I know you want to do an island trip. I
would love to go to Greece, but I really want to do like a boring island trip. Like, let's go to Key West. Let's just have a good time somewhere. Like, do a few things that we haven't done, like in Key West. You know?
Yep. Let's go visit Kevin's mom in St. Lucia and become part of her cell phone empire.
Oh, hello, Miss Bertin. Like,
hello, my lady.
I am the partner that your son or not sibling,
child
has always wanted.
Yes.
I am open. I am closed. I am open. All the time. Yeah. Andy isn't for your son or your child.
You heard it here first, Monet. Your partner's waiting for you.
I am. I am waiting. And girl, I don't even like skinny people, and I'm down.
Monet's got some curves.
No, she actually has curves.
She's got
Now that she
curves.
has a dunk, like she's sitting.
It's so dumb. That thing
It's
is so
so
ridiculous.
beautiful.
It's so ridiculous.
And
It's
then
so
when she
good.
turns around, he is amazing. Like,
You get both worlds, baby.
yes, you get the best of both worlds. Yes.
All right, Tim, you got a shout out this week?
Um. No, y'all people that love me, I love you back.
There you go.
How about you?
Shout out to everybody I went on the trip with, the Cash Talks. Shout out
Yes.
to my partner who drove us around that island and was very Captain Reliable. He was very sweet, and we had a really good time. So,
Nice.
to my vacation people, thank you so much.
Aw.
What about what's making you live? Anything making you live this week?
Well, we're about to transition into that. I'm like, ah, ah. What's making me live? Oh.
oh, oh, that was so good, Tim. That's making me live. Oh, God.
The Legend of Korra.
Oh, what's making you live, Miley? What you got?
Korra, like The Legend of Korra. I'm rewatching it. It's very
Ooh.
good. I just got to the episode with, well, I guess it was two episodes with Iroh, and weeped, cried, miss him so much. Um, and I just want to say, Janora, like, just doesn't get enough praise. Like, she really saved the day, in a spiritual type of way.
Wait,
Um,
who that again?
Janora is the child of Tenzin, which is the uh, airbender.
Yes, yes. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And, he was being a little baby. He was like, I'm going to be the person to send you to the spiritual world. And Janora was like, girl, I've been there. It's cute.
Yeah,
I just want to let you know my little furry friends will guide me. I literally came out the womb with this power.
yeah.
So
Boom, boom, boom.
I'm gonna do it.
Yep.
And she did. And then, she got lost. Her dad came and found her, and she was like, I'm still not done though. So actually going to just help the avatar even more
Mm-hmm.
and just be the guiding light, because the children are future, past, present, everything.
Yeah.
So shout out to Janora. Like, she's every woman.
Nice.
What about yes, shout out to this fictional child.
Yes.
Um, but no, like, a lot of times we be on the main character. We be on, and that's just in life. Like, sometimes you
Yeah.
on the main character when really the girl in the background really saves the day and
Yeah.
be helping. We really go hard for Batman, but what about Arthur or Alfred?
Alfred. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, what about him? Like, we go hard for Zordon, but what about Alpha? The Power Rangers,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
uh, the little butler in the Power
Mm-hmm.
Rangers. What about him? Like,
Yeah.
he's pushing the buttons, making things go. Like, we
Yeah.
really need to ride for our B people.
Yeah.
So, yeah. What are you living for?
What am I living for? I'm living for Scott Pilgrim Takes Off. Really,
Mm.
really cute. I'm halfway through the season on Netflix. I didn't read the books, the mangas, if you will, but I did watch the movie when it came out in 2009. I love the movie.
Does the vegan make an appearance?
The vegan is the next episode I'm about to watch. So
Okay, okay,
yeah,
okay.
so he does. So basically, mild spoilers. I won't tell. I haven't watched it all yet, so I can't really spoil all of it. But the premise is that it's the same storyline, but at the first fight that Scott does on Ramona's first ex,
Mhm.
something pivotal changes in that scene, and now the story is about Ramona and not Scott. So it's like an alternate
Oh.
story, alternate universe where
Okay, I
instead
see
of
that.
yeah, and it's a very smart way to try to retell that story.
Yeah.
And it's
It's kind of
really
like Lion King 1.5.
yes, the
It
pivot,
was
yeah,
Timon and Pumbaa's like
their point of
version.
view.
Yeah.
This one is kind of an alternate universe, but it does it's just really good. I would check it out. Again, I've only halfway through. Al's already watched the whole thing. And he's like, we gotta watch it. All right, we're gonna watch it. So started watching it with him, and it's really, really good. So if you're looking for something fun and light, Scott Pilgrim Takes Off, I would recommend. Tim, where can people find us?
You can find us anywhere you can find Scott Pilgrim. You can find him on a VHS somewhere. You can
Yep.
find him on Netflix. You can find him on Hulu.
Mm-hmm.
You can find him in the eyes that are green from my co-host. But mostly and most importantly, you can find us at cubandchub.com.
That's right, cubandchub.com, where you can find all of our links, our merchandise, find links to the episodes. You can also email us at wearecubandchub@gmail.com. Again, that's
Yes.
wearecubandchub@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you guys. We're about to do our 1 year anniversary episode. So if you guys want to email
Yes.
us, we'll read them and love to hear from you guys, see how this past year has gone for you.
Tell us what your favorite episode was, or your favorite like moment, or something that you love that we do all the time. I don't know.
Yeah,
Tell us
yeah.
about ourselves.
Yeah, we've had a few people write in. They're like, I forget to write in. I always think about it, but I never do it. I'm like, do it. Send us a note. We'd love to hear from you.
And eat something.
Yes, eat something.
Yeah, it just finished. We just finished the Thanksgiving season.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all aren't a little bit fatter to fill in those plus size clothes that y'all stole from me, then I don't know what you're doing.
That's
So
right.
yeah.
Tim, it's so good to see your face.
It's good to see you too, and I can't wait to see you this weekend coming up.
That's
Whoop,
right.
whoop.
I'll see you soon. Everybody else, enjoy the rest of your week. We'll talk to you later, okay?
Hey, love on yourselves. Bye.
Bye.